Noor and Hedda, welcome to Provost Profiles. I'm really excited to spend some time talking with both of you today.
Thank you so much. We're excited to be here.
The first question I have for each of you, and I don't know who wants to go first, is how did you find the University of Houston? What brought you to the University of Houston?
I'm from Egypt. I'm a junior on the swim and dive team here. I knew I wanted to compete collegiately. Our head coach, Tanika, she emailed me, and that's how I found the university, and it ended up being my top choice.
I'm a grad student in mechanical engineering, and I'm also on the swim and dive team doing diving, and I'm from Sweden originally. I knew that I wanted to study at university level and still compete, but in Sweden that's not really possible. I came on a trip back in 2019, so a really long time ago now, and I just really loved it. I loved the campus, I loved the team, and then I also got to meet with some academic staff in the engineering department, and I just felt like it was a really good place for both academics and athletics combined.
I understand that you two are not only great athletes, but you're amazing students. What does that mean for your team to have won the Scholar All-America Award?
Our team just has a very good culture of trying hard academically. Ultimately, I think there's really not that many people in swim and dive that go pro after college. So a lot of your focus is, building your academic background so that you can have
something to do
when you're done.
And you're a double major and you have a minor.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me about that. How did you decide on that path?
Initially, my freshman year, I was majoring in political science and I was double minoring in sociology and philosophy. And I joined the honors college my second semester of my sophomore year. I enjoy the honors college so much. It just takes your learning somewhere else, and they've really helped me get the most out of academics here.
How do you manage doing a double major and a minor, mechanical engineering, going to grad school, not just undergrad, with the kinds of things that you have to do to be top athletes?
I feel like they offer a very strong support system for us as athletes here. We all kind of go through it together, and our academic advisors, whether it's specifically for athletics or the academic advisor for your majors, everyone just really helps you kind of figure out what you want to do and make it as accessible as possible. It's definitely hard, but at the same time, it's doable in my opinion, especially if you enjoy what you're learning and you enjoy your sport. They'll kind of balance each other out.
When we come in as freshman athletes, we get a lot of structure that kind of helps us build the right habits to be able to combine athletics and academics. And then I also think that the coaches are very supportive. Sometimes I've had a lot of times where I dive alone with my coach in the morning because I'm missing afternoon practice because of class, and he still comes in just to coach me, which has been awesome. The key also is just to manage your time as much as you can. In between every class, if I have 30 minutes, then I will work on my homework, so maybe I can still go to bed at 10 p.m. to wake up for 6 a.m. practice. So just a lot of planning.
So what's a typical day like?
We lift from 5:40 to 7, and then we swim from 7 to 8:30. And then we swim again from 1:30 to 3:30. And then I have class 5 to 8:30.
So it's kind of been practice, then work, then practice, then school, or the other way around. And then eating on the way from back to practice, or that's kind of normal.
And how did you pick diving and swimming?
I started swimming when I was 4, but
Wow.
I learned swimming when I was 4, but I didn't decide to do it professionally or to compete until I was 11. Ever since then, I've been swimming continuously.
I was 10 and my parents were you have to do a sport, you have to, because I just wanted to be outside and play. So I was going to do gymnastics, but then our local pool had a huge renovation, and they had on their opening day they had a tryout diving, and so I tried it and I jumped off of the 5 meter, and I was wow, this is pretty fun. After my first semester, I wanted to quit because we had just jumped off the pool side and not done any of the higher boards. My parents were just try a little more. And then I fell in love with it. I just loved the thrill of being up at heights and diving into water.
So do you have questions for me?
I wonder what advice you'd have for students who are about to graduate or nearing graduation about kind of shifting from academia to maybe going into the workforce.
Follow your heart, because sometimes we think that there's something we have to do because Our families think we should do it. Our friends think we should do it. But you need to follow your passion. Also, if you're thinking about going back to school, don't wait too long.
What was your like research and PhD like focus?
So I'm an archaeologist.
Okay.
My PhD is in anthropology. I continue to do archaeological research. I can't do as much as Provost. And we direct a project in Belize that is at Caracol. It's the largest of all the Maya sites.
Wow, that's so cool.
Really cool. You said archaeology. I was like, I wonder if she's been to Egypt.
I have not, and that is on my bucket list. It is on my bucket list. I thank you both so much, first of all, for being students here and student athletes here, but for joining me today on Provost Profiles. I've really appreciated the chance to get to know the two of a little bit better.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much.
It was great.
Yeah.
Nice to meet
Great
you,
opportunity.
and it was great to talk with you.
Mhm.